Hello and welcome to another edition of Parenting the African Way with Mama Africa 8. I wanted to talk about this. I hear some parents go bad-mouthing or big-mouthing other parents of how they have not taught their children well because they saw a particular child behave in a certain way at a certain occasion, in a certain gathering. And it can be easier when maybe you think that you have brought your children up so well, and kudos to them that have done that so well, and they for sure are certain that their children are perfect. Nothing wrong with that, and I am happy and glad with that. I haven't want to talk about this and make us understand that children have a way of knowing when they can break the rules and misbehave just a little bit. And they tend to do this in a place of gathering where they know that you're not paying attention well. They know either you're busy talking or you're busy cooking or you're busy concentrating on something, and they'll just say something or do something that you never even knew they knew. In the presence and in the midst of people, and you are found off guard and you go like, oh my goodness. At that moment, I have seen and I have been there. You get confused. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You feel like a blackout. You feel like your head has gone blank, and you try to compose yourself. No parent is perfect. Trust you me. For the little more years that I've been around, focusing and concentrating on parenting, being a parent myself, being a parent to many. I started parenting when I was very young. I've been a child myself. And so out of experience, out of knowledge and wisdom that I keep to seek each and every day, I tell you, no parenting method is perfect. And no parent in the entire universe has gotten it right and will ever get it right. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We try. We do our best. We do what we should and can do, because there is no perfect manual for parenting. Okay? My manual has its own knowledge, understanding, and view of how I view it and how I learned it and how I studied it. And so we go to school and we all study and don't understand everything the same way. It's the same with life experiments and experiences. And so I'm telling you this because this is more out of experience. My notes, most of them are out of experiences and day-to-day basis experiments that I do on children. So I work and have worked with children for more than half the years that I am. And so on this, I want to tell you and to assure you that parents many times with discipline, we do what we can the best way we know how, although some don't try, although some don't get it right per se, because we had our African ways, we had African parents on how they brought us up, and so in that sense also we don't assume that everybody was brought up by a parent, and a good parent for that matter. And so I I want to point this, that sometimes children will find you off guard and they just do something that you didn't see coming. Our parents, the African way, is dealing with that indiscipline case there and then. That is the African way. You don't postpone. My mom would invite you just behind the corner or inside the bedroom to deal with that behavior there and then, because the African way, we know that that child is taking advantage of the guests being around, and they know that you will do nothing and you can do nothing because perhaps you will be ashamed, perhaps, but the African way is dealing with that mistake there and then. So that because they know what embarrassment is. So if they do not want to be embarrassed, why do they want to embarrass you and do what you have told them not to do and say what they know they shouldn't say? So the African way is dealing with that indiscipline case there and then. What do you think? I want to collect suggestions on this one. So please leave your comment on the comment section. Please click on the notification button so that we can work together on parenting the African way, and so we can get ideas and encourage each other on how and what we should do. On the next part of this, I'll be giving you what and how and when. All right? See you later, African mama, African baba, papa, in the next video. Love you all. Toodles.